Did you know there are negotiation tricks so powerful, they were once kept under lock and key? These are not just haggling tactics. They're deep psychological tools that can change minds and bend wills. They're the hidden engine behind some of the world's most powerful deals, used in business, politics, and even personal relationships. If you don't know them, you're at a disadvantage, playing a game without knowing the rules. But learning these secrets isn't about manipulation. It's about protecting yourself and leveling the playing field. It gives you the power to say no, to walk away from a bad deal, and to stand your ground. Experts like Robert Cialdini have studied these principles, which tap into our deepest fears and desires. Figures like Donald Trump mastered these methods, using them to build empires and win presidencies, not by chance but by design. By studying these tactics, we're not celebrating manipulation, we're building a defense manual for ourselves. Today, we'll unlock 3 of these forbidden tactics: system threat manipulation, leverage and bravado, and structured choice manipulation. System threat manipulation makes you feel your entire world is at risk. Leverage and bravado is about projecting immense power even if it's just an illusion. Structured choice. Manipulation tricks you into thinking you're in control when the outcome is already chosen for you. Each is a powerful tool in the wrong hands. But what happens when you learn to see them for what they are? This knowledge is your shield. Let's find out how to use it. The first tactic: system threat manipulation. What is system threat manipulation? It's when someone makes you feel that rejecting a deal will destroy your reputation, your business, or even your entire world. Instead of arguing over details, they hint at catastrophic consequences: ruined reputations, lost partnerships, public shame. This tactic exploits our deepest fear: total collapse. When the stakes feel existential, you're more likely to concede. Trump used this by framing deals as matters of national security or economic disaster, raising the stakes beyond money. In the Middle East, threats often target family honor and community standing. Failure isn't just business, it's personal and social shame. The pressure is immense because it attacks your identity and legacy. Recognizing this tactic is your first defense. When you feel panic, pause and ask, is this threat real or exaggerated to pressure me? Separate the facts from the doomsday scenario. Bring the conversation back to the actual deal. By seeing through the illusion, you take away its power. Don't let fear dictate your decisions. This is just one piece of the puzzle. Next, let's see how bravado and leverage can tip the scales even further. Ready for the next level? Leverage and bravado is about creating an illusion of power, making yourself seem so important that others feel lucky just to negotiate with you. Trump's gold-plated rooms and constant self-promotion weren't just ego, they were calculated strategy. This performance makes others feel small, desperate to please, and afraid to lose the opportunity. We're naturally drawn to confidence and success. Bravado exploits this instinct. The negotiator may mention better deals waiting, or act like they don't need you at all, making you feel replaceable. In the Middle East, this is tied to influence and connections. Arriving with an entourage or name-dropping powerful friends is a show of strength. The message: I have options, you're just one of them. The defense? Focus on reality, not the show. Do your homework. What's their real track record? What's the actual value of the deal? Don't be intimidated by glitter or noise. True power doesn't need to boast. Extreme bravado often masks insecurity, not strength. Stay calm, stick to the facts, and negotiate with the person, not their performance. But what if they combine this with a trick that makes you feel like you're winning even as you're losing? That's where structured choice manipulation comes in. Let's see how it works. The next scene, a real-life example. Don't miss it. Years ago, I negotiated a TV contract with a legendary network executive. He started with praise, making me feel like the perfect fit for his network. I was already picturing awards and success. Then, he shifted, talking about risks, budget cuts, and the pressure he faced. Suddenly it felt like pushing for my terms could sink the whole project. He wasn't threatening me directly, but making me fear I'd ruin everything. That's system threat manipulation in action. Next, he used bravado, mentioning other big-name hosts eager to work with him, acting like he had endless options. I felt small, desperate, and ready to accept almost anything. Then came the final trap: structured choice. He offered 2 options, both bad for me, but dressed up as a choice. I almost forgot I could walk away. Only by pausing and remembering my value did I realize option C, saying no, was still on the table. It was one of the hardest but most important negotiation moments of my life. These tactics are powerful, but awareness is your best defense. Don't get trapped in someone else's frame. Always remember your own value. Now let's break down structured choice manipulation. How does it work, and how can you spot it? Let's dive in. We've uncovered two powerful negotiation tricks threatening the system and using bravado to control the room. The goal here is to arm you with knowledge so you're never on the weak end of a bad deal again. If you find this useful, share it with someone who needs it. Help build a community of people who can see these tactics coming. Knowledge is your lighthouse in the stormy sea of business. The more people who learn these lessons, the safer the journey for everyone. Now let's explore the most subtle trick of all structured choice manipulation. This is the tactic that makes you feel in control, even when you're not. Ready to see behind the curtain? Structured choice. Manipulation is the art of making you feel empowered by offering you a set of options, all leading to the outcome the manipulator wants. You analyze, weigh pros and cons, and feel in control, but your freedom is an illusion. Think of a parent asking, red pajamas or blue? The real goal is pajamas, not the color. In business, it's pay in 30 days or 3 installments. Either way, you pay. In the Middle East, it might be, sign here or at my home over dinner. The contract gets signed either way. The illusion of choice masks the true objective. To defend yourself, always remember, none of the above is an option. Step back and ask, are these the only possibilities? Propose your own options, don't get trapped in their frame. True negotiation means all possibilities are on the table. Break the illusion, and you regain control. Now a new force is changing negotiation. Artificial intelligence. AI analyzes contracts, predicts moves, and suggests strategies, giving one side a massive advantage. It can review thousands of deals in seconds, spotting patterns humans miss. This removes guesswork and lets you make data-driven decisions. But it raises ethical questions. Is it fair for one side to have AI when the other doesn't? What if AI is programmed to use manipulative tactics with perfect precision? The future may see AI agents negotiating with each other, with humans only approving the final deal. Negotiation will become less about memorizing tricks, more about working with your AI partner and understanding the data. The challenge ensures AI creates fairer deals, not just unbeatable advantages. The rules of the game are changing, are you ready? Knowledge is only powerful when you use it, so here's your training to become a stronger negotiator. First, spot the tactic for a week, watch for system threat, bravado, and structured choice in news, business, or ads. Second, pause and reframe. In any negotiation, if you feel pressured, pause, take a breath, ask for a moment, and reframe the situation. Ask, what do they really want? What do I want? What are the facts? This pause breaks the manipulator's momentum and gives you back control. Third, generate your third option. Don't accept just A or B, always create your own option C. Before any negotiation, write down your ideal outcome and compare it to what's offered. This keeps you from getting trapped in their frame. Finally, practice with a friend role-play negotiations, using and defending against these tactics. Switch roles, build muscle memory, and make recognizing these tricks second nature. When you face them in real life, you'll be ready. These exercises turn knowledge into power. Don't just watch, train yourself. The more you practice, the stronger your defenses. You'll spot manipulation before it happens. You'll negotiate with confidence, and you'll help others do the same. Let's wrap up with the most important lesson of all. We've pulled back the curtain on forbidden negotiation tricks, system threat, bravado, structured choice, and seen how AI is changing the game. But the real power comes from awareness. The manipulator's greatest weapon is your ignorance. By spotting these tricks, you take that weapon away. You're no longer a passive player. You're an active observer, able to see the strings being pulled. Awareness is your shield. Practical exercises are your sword. You can defend yourself, push back, and guide negotiations toward fairness. The power is now in your hands. You can say no, reframe the conversation, and walk away from bad deals. Where will you spot these patterns? In work, media, or personal life? How will you use this knowledge to defend yourself or help others? The world is full of people trying to guide your choices. But now, you hold the power at the negotiation table. Use it wisely. If you found value in uncovering these powerful negotiation secrets, imagine how much stronger our community could be if we all stood together, aware, empowered, and ready to take control. If this video helped you spot the tricks and reclaim your power, don't keep it to yourself. Tap the like button to let us know this content made a difference. Subscribe for more insights that put the power back in your hands. And share this video with friends or colleagues. Because when we lift each other up, everyone wins. Remember, every negotiation is a chance to shape your future. You're not just a player, you're the one holding the cards. Stay sharp, stay empowered, and keep mastering the art of negotiation. Thank you for watching.